till I get my results. Shit, I haven't said, have I? It has been 6 months. I've got a new dog. Shit, fuck yeah, I got a new dog. Hang on a minute. Hang on, let me just. There it is. There it is. Wave, Harley. Ooh. Oh shit. There you go. There's the dog. Yeah, he kind of he doesn't like being left alone. He just follows whoever's there with him everywhere. Yeah, we have to lock him downstairs just so he doesn't follow us to bed. Which I wouldn't have a problem if it was a girl dog, but he's a boy. So yeah, I'm that sad. I've got a real problem with the gays. But hey, not a problem. It's cool. We're down. I went on a dinner with a gay once. To McDonald's. It was quite an experience. I had a Big Mac. It's good. Anyway, this is my second part. Where do I get to? I really couldn't think of anything. When I was the last 6 months, there was so much other stuff to do to get on with, but they all centered around those 2 days at NDC and all the other days where I worked towards a degree. And I did work. I can't, I could have done better. On reflection, I could have done so much better. As an actor, I put in a lot, but academically, I really, I suppose I let myself down again, really, which is a shame. I've definitely improved. Have I improved? Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt. Really, my focus should be on my dissertation now for the final year. Even if I haven't got it in, I might as well, get cracking. It'll give me something to do. But I have got a new job at the co-op now, 32 hours a week, so I'm quite proud of that. I think the most emotional part of it, I have to say, even though there were quite a lot of emotional moments during the NEC, was the final week. Before my final presentation, I gave in my Theatre Company 2 project. About 20 pages. Some of the other girls actually produced 100-page portfolios. Really made me feel somewhat insignificant. Standing next to a horse at a urinal, really. But yeah, I suppose it's quality rather than quantity. Even though I'm sure I got a big better mark, I definitely put a lot of work into it. I did feel uneasy, but looking at the assignment sheet, I really do feel that I really hit the aims. Something that I a couple of years ago I really would have had a problem doing. I really fulfilled the requirements for the project, and their roles were really design, very design based. They had diagrams and surveys, whereas SM is really a hands-on job, where a lot of it is really just helping out your crew and getting hands-on. So I don't know. I don't want to justify having like 20 pages compared to 100. I definitely could have done a lot more better than that. But hey, I even with some extra work, I doubt I would have made 100 pages. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, but the last week was very grueling. Even handing in the project and with that out of the way, there was still quite a bit of work left to do. But as usual, I left to the last minute. But when I got it done and sort of handed it in, very very proud, and that I got through it. It was really emotional saying all these goodbyes to these people I'll probably never see again. Bumped into Anna, who was head of the department, fell heavily pregnant and had to leave. And Kathy took her place. Um, yeah, said sort of said I actually knew I could do it. You know, told me that she told me that she, she would get me through it, which I suppose in some ways she did, especially in the first year. Um, and yeah, giving champagne bottles to our favourite lecturers, a few homemade cards as well. All Emma's idea. I was only going to get them a packet of roses each, but she wanted to go the extra mile. Yeah, really, really tough. Hey, I gave Steve a hug. Yeah, a guy called Steve. I gave him a hug, a big manly butch hug. Oh, that was great. Uh, yeah, I mean, the final day we all went to Witherspoons, got a drink. Me, Katie, Emma, and Kathy. We didn't invite Jane. Just wanted a bit of peace and quiet, I suppose. But I suppose, in all fairness, it was us three, the actors, who really spent all the time together and sort of went through the pains together, really. I mean, with Emma struggling to. Emma struggling with her kids and supporting them, along with getting on with her essay. With Katie, cocking up her UCAS and unfortunately not getting through her rehearsals, which is totally unfair because she was the better actor out of the lot of us. Yeah, I would say better than me, unfortunately. She deserved a place at a decent school, and I think they really dropped a clanger there. And I think, yeah, definitely. Hopefully she'll do well next year. But yeah, and of course, me, and of course, completely full of women, and yeah, not been easy. Because I don't really communicate with women that well, as I'm sure most people who know me gather. Usually, I make somewhat sexist remarks, and sort of get in trouble for touching them. So, yeah. But hey, we really the three of us really bonded. We really became good friends, and reminiscing about the last 2 years. Emma came up to me and she looked at me and said, Morris, at the beginning of this course, I really hated you. And I said I didn't think much of you either. And I mean, it's amazing. I honestly thought that she was big-headed, bossy, a bit of a bully, and obviously she thought I was a bigoted, woman-hating, cowardly man, and somewhat a bit weird. And it's amazing that two people who was clashed so hard at the beginning really became good friends at the end. And I'll probably be going into commuting with her to Plymouth in the end. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I've done well. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself. I'm really happy that we got through it together. So yeah. Well, before I get teary-eyed, hopefully I'll get back to the old blogging and keep you updated. It's going to be quite an active summer, I promise you. I'll see you around.